Hey, it's your buddy Emily. How you been? It is Thirsty Thursday, and we are thirsting for more, all sorts of love, joy, adventure, goodness, wholeness, and all of that starts within, right? We do not wait for someone else to initiate it or hand it to us. We create it for ourselves. We initiate it for ourselves. So you want to get after that, right? You get clear about it. Big picture. Here we go. Big picture. As a life coach, I believe you can have, do, be, give, and create anything you desire. Your greatest obstacle? You. So this is what I do with clients in workshops, with myself. I am my greatest client, such an eager learner, is that once we define all the things that we desire, my next question is always the same. If this is what you want, why don't you have it? Ouch. So then it's about increasing our sense of deserving, practicing forgiveness, letting go of resentment, befriending our fears, tuning into our intuition, so then we can clear our path for all the things that we desire. I see incredible, beautiful evidence all the time of people becoming all the things that they desire for themselves. True story. It's really magnificent. I feel like I have the best job in the whole wide world because I help people, level up, elevate personally and professionally. This is where I can actually feel my heart going. This is where it's interesting for me because one of my roadblocks was a tall vodka soda, my Tito's and soda. So last October, I wrote a blog about my year without alcohol. And what I discovered is that people were privately sending me messages or pulling me aside, who had read the blog and just wanted to know, well, what happened and why did you stop drinking and what's it been like for you and are you going to drink again and did you have support? What made you make the decision? And it was very interesting for me because we have powerful feelings of guilt and shame when it comes to alcohol. And I don't have those feelings, so it feels much more comfortable to be able to talk about it openly than to continuously have these private conversations. Thanks, Leslie. Leslie says, proud of you. Thanks, girlfriend. So this whole idea of alcohol, just to be clear, I am not giving you my opinion. I am telling you my experience. You do whatever you want with this information. But what I have discovered is that alcohol, for me, acts as a fiery wall that keeps me protected and safe inside, right? So this fiery wall, kind of loud, kind of rowdy, really good dancer, like basically the funniest jokes you've ever heard. And so that it was protecting me from being my raw, true, authentic self. But I didn't know that until I stopped drinking. Because I'll tell you, when I thought about, always like, oh, I should quit booze. Like, this is nonsense. It's total nonsense. So then I would, play I'll only have 2 drinks tonight, which is fine. That may or may not happen, or no drinks tonight. Or once I have 3 drinks, it's party on, right? A lot of people are gifted with practicing moderation. I am not one of those people. So when I thought about eliminating alcohol, I was obsessed with all the things I was going to miss out on. So I was afraid I was going to miss out on those so much fun tailgating parties, those incredible full days out on Lake Winnipesaukee. Like, what do you drink at pond hockey weekend if you're not drinking a tall vodka soda? So I was so hyper-focused on all the things that I was missing out on that I had no awareness in my brain that there might actually be a lot of goodness and joy if I eliminated it. Fast forward, rewind, because I don't actually know when all of this started to make sense to me. But as I stopped, completely stopped drinking, all of the sudden, my intuition got a little stronger. And I was thinking more creatively about my coaching business. And I had zero guilt, shame, or embarrassment waking up in the morning because I was running my gums the night before, or posting on Facebook with the buzz, like, oh God, I cringe at that. And chances are really good to the untrained eye, you wouldn't even know that. But I had created this story in my head that's really embarrassing, and I'm ashamed, and this is so disappointing. So anyway, the beauty is that this whole time, previously I'd thought about all the things I was going to be missing out on. But the beauty is I have gained so much clarity, creativity, and this fiery wall that had been protecting me for so long is gone. You know what that leads to? Real, raw, authentic living. I feel like I can be vulnerable without feeling insecure, or maybe I could still feel insecure about it, but I can feel vulnerable, which is a real live human connection that people can connect with that they can't when you're just like loud, rowdy, superficial loudmouth, maybe. So I think that culturally speaking, we are in some wonky times, people, and I think we have, I don't think, I know this, we have created this expectation for ourselves about what life is supposed to look like, what we are expected to do, and whether those expectations are created in our own mind or someone is putting those expectations on us, they're making us really uncomfortable. People are paralyzed and suffocating with fear because they feel like they have to keep up with some crummy image that we say is the truth. You know, just having a glass of wine after work, you do whatever you want. But I am telling you, my experience is that alcohol created this really powerful wall that you couldn't penetrate. And now that I've been booze free for, I don't know, whatever that math is, October 2017 till today, May 23rd, 2019, is that I feel like a really happy, healthy, whole, well-adjusted human being, and I can never go back. I talk about it almost feels like Dorothy in Kansas, living the black and white life, you know, the having cocktails, potty, and now I feel like Dorothy in the city of Oz, where things are in Technicolor and it's vibrant and it's alive and there's life. And come to find out, all along we had the heart and the courage and the brains. I mean, the whole analogy works for me. So anyway, this is my invitation to you, is for you to identify any thought, behavior, belief that you've been holding on to that you might be able to let go of now, knowing that it's not serving you in the greatest, for your own greatest good. For me, that was alcohol. I don't know what that looks like for you. So anyway, I've had a really good chat. This is the longest live video I've ever done. Weird. All right. You have a beautiful Thursday. Oh, I can't stop this thing. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. End.